Jason Hale had learned to survive life the hard way, first as a soldier, then as a single father raising a daughter who still called him daddy with the same warmth she had used at age 5. Now she was 12, but every time she grabbed his arm and said daddy, he felt the world stop for a moment, reminding him why he fought so hard to stay strong. Tonight, after a long shift as a mechanic, he brought his daughter Emily to a small diner where a quiet waitress named Lily served them with a smile that hid something fragile behind her eyes. Lily had been working there for only 2 months, and Jason had noticed that she always jumped whenever the front door opened, as if expecting someone dangerous to walk in. Emily adored her, talking endlessly about how kind Lily was, how she slipped extra whipped cream on her cocoa, and how she told her stories about the stars. Jason sensed the fear behind Lily's kindness, but he didn't pry. After years of military service, he had learned that people reveal their wounds slowly. That night, while Jason helped Emily with her fries, the diner door swung open with a cold force. A tall, sharply dressed man stepped inside, followed by 2 bodyguards. Lily's hand froze midair, her eyes widening in panic. Jason felt her trembling from across the room. Something inside him shifted, her instinct, training, and the protective heart of a father merging into one thought. She's in danger. Lily, the man called, his voice dripping with possessive authority. Your father wants you home. You've embarrassed the family long enough. Lily looked down, whispering almost inaudibly, please see broken barn not here. Jason watched her shrink as if she were a child again, while the billionaire towered over her like a judge passing a sentence. Jason stood up before he even realized he had moved. Emily tugged his sleeve and whispered, Daddy, she's scared. That one word, a daddy, lit the fuse inside him. He walked toward Lily, planting himself between her and the billionaire. His military-trained posture made the bodyguards step back instinctively. The billionaire raised an eyebrow. And who are you supposed to be? Someone who doesn't like bullies? Jason said calmly. He didn't yell, he didn't have to. His voice carried the weight of someone who had survived war and heartbreak. Lily stared at him with disbelief, as if no one had ever stood up for her before. The billionaire scoffed, saying Lily was mentally weak, irresponsible, and incapable of living without his control. Jason felt his jaw tighten. He had seen this kind of power abuse before. She's an adult, Jason replied, and she chooses where she wants to live and work. Lily's father laughed, a harsh, metallic sound. You think she belongs here, serving tables, hiding like a child? Her place is with her family and the business. Now move. Jason didn't move. Instead, he angled his body slightly, shielding Lily behind him. Emily stood at their booth watching, her hands clasped as if praying her father would win. The billionaire stepped closer, lowering his voice. You don't know what she did. She walked out on a multi-billion-dollar legacy. She said she wanted freedom. A Hale like you wouldn't understand what it means to be born into power. Jason's eyes darkened. I understand freedom better than you ever will. And you don't own her. Lily felt tears sting her eyes, and no one had ever spoken on her behalf like this. The bodyguards moved forward again, but Jason didn't flinch. His stance, his gaze, the quiet readiness in his muscles made them hesitate. The diner customers watched silently. Even the cook peeked over the counter. The billionaire hissed, I will ruin anyone who hides my daughter. Jason replied, then start with me. Lily gasped softly, realizing Jason wasn't bluffing her. He was willingly placing himself in the crossfire for her. Lily's father finally snapped, fine. If you stay here, you're no daughter of mine. You leave everything behind. Every account, every privilege, every connection. You'll have nothing. Lily whispered, I already have nothing, a broken bar except peace. Her voice cracked, but it held strength. Jason turned slightly, meeting her eyes. You have people now, he said quietly. People who care. The billionaire, stunned by her defiance, took a step back. He glared at Jason one last time before storming out. The bodyguards followed, but not without giving Jason a look that said they wished they could challenge him but knew better. When the door shut, the diner fell silent except for Lily's shaking breath. She almost collapsed, but Jason caught her by the shoulders gently. Emily ran over and hugged Lily's waist. It's okay, she whispered like a small angel. Lily broke into tears of years of control, fear, and emotional chains finally weakening. "Thank you," she whispered to Jason. "You didn't have to do that." Jason simply said, "I protect people who need protecting. It's what I do." But deep inside, he felt something else awakening, a connection, responsibility, and something unspoken that scared him more than any battle. For the next few days, Jason noticed Lily becoming brighter, lighter, as if shedding a shadow she had lived under for far too long. Emily insisted they visit the diner more often, proudly declaring that Lily was part of their little team now. Lily laughed for the first time in years, a sound that made Jason look up from his plate more times than he admitted. But Jason also knew the billionaire wouldn't give up easily. Men like him didn't accept defeat. One evening, as Lily finished her shift, she hesitated outside the diner. "Jason, a broken bar. I'm scared he'll come back. He has resources. He has people who do anything he orders." Jason placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "Then he'll have to go through me again," he said quietly. "And I don't lose twice." Lily looked at him, this veteran single dad who had faced war, loss, and life alone, standing there ready to protect her from the most powerful man she knew. Emily peeked from behind him, smiling as if she already understood something the adults didn't. In that moment, Lily realized she had finally found the family she never had. Not one born of wealth or blood, but one built from courage, kindness, and a father who would fight for anyone who whispered "Daddy" with trust. And for the first time, she felt truly free.